We're going to Bippity Boppity Boo.
I'm super happy, Mom. Thank you.
Captain Mickey.
You like it?
Look beautiful.
Somewhere between Cinderella makeovers, Disney cruise sunsets, and yet another Reddit meltdown, the Bates family internet has officially entered chaos mode again. What started as a dreamy vacation update from Carlin Bates Stewart quickly spiraled into one of the messiest parenting debates the family has faced in a while Warden Bates' new wife, Kaybrie, accidentally triggered an entirely different internet obsession after quietly transforming her social media presence almost overnight. One side of the internet sees magical family memories and a newlywed entering her next chapter. The other sees influencer excess, developmental concerns, and what they are calling a full Bates identity reset. And honestly, the contrast between those reactions says everything about what following this family online has become lately. Let us start with Carlin Bates Stewart, because she absolutely flooded social media with updates from her family's Disney cruise adventure. But before viewers even got into the actual photos, Carlin already set the tone through her captions. In her very first cruise update, she casually joked, "BRB moving onto this ship," which honestly matched the energy of the entire trip, because the family genuinely looked like they never wanted to leave. Then, in a much softer and more emotional post later on, Carlin admitted that one day her children will outgrow moments like these. But for now, she and Evan are trying to soak it all in, while the kids are still young enough to fully believe in the magic. The actual photos looked exactly like the kind of polished family fantasy social media was designed for. Carlin shared a huge gallery showing the entire family standing together on the cruise deck, wearing matching Disney outfits while the giant red Disney cruise funnel towered behind them against the ocean sky. Inside the cabin, another sweet moment showed Layla bending down to kiss baby Navy on the cheek, while Zade quietly watched his sisters from the floor nearby. Baby Navy completely stole the show, sitting proudly on a maroon velvet sofa, wearing oversized glittery Minnie Mouse ears, while another emotional moment captured Layla meeting Cinderella on board the ship, hugging the princess and dancing in circles together like she had stepped directly into one of her favorite movies. Meanwhile, exhausted little Zade eventually crashed to sleep on a lounge chair outside on the deck after all the non-stop activities. Honestly, the entire vacation carried that perfect balance of magical childhood excitement and exhausted parent survival mode. And then came the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique update, which somehow turned the internet into an even bigger war zone. In another emotional caption, Carlin wrote, "One day they will outgrow moments like this, but today we get to soak it in," before posting a cinematic video showing Layla and Zade getting full Disney princess and prince makeovers on board the cruise. The video opened with Zade hugging Carlin while excitedly yelling that he was so super happy, before Layla picked out an Elsa-inspired princess dress from an enormous wardrobe of gowns. Zade was transformed into a tiny cruise prince wearing a royal blue and white captain outfit, while Layla sat in a salon chair getting colorful hair extensions, glitter, and painted nails. And honestly, the sweetest moment from the entire video came when Zade saw himself in the mirror afterward. His jaw literally dropped while he proudly showed off his slicked-back hair filled with Mickey-shaped glitter confetti. The video ended with Layla and Zade walking hand in hand down the cruise hallway as Princess Layla and Prince Zade, looking completely locked into the fantasy of the whole experience. On Instagram, family members and close friends absolutely loved it. Zach Bates commented about how adorable the kids looked, Josie flooded the comments with heart emojis, and Evan talked about how meaningful it felt having the kids and grandparents all together for the trip. But the exact second the post spread outside Instagram, the tone shifted dramatically. One of the most heavily discussed comments bluntly questioned why the family was going to Disney again, pointing out how financially unrealistic these vacations are for most normal families right now. But the criticism quickly became much more personal once viewers brought up speech therapy concerns surrounding Zade. One commenter directly told Carlin to prioritize speech therapy instead of luxury trips, arguing that viewers had not seen enough developmental progress recently. Others accused the couple of prioritizing sponsored content, aesthetics, and nonstop experiences over stability, privacy, and routines for the children. Another debate exploded after viewers started questioning Layla's outfit. While some commenters argued influencer parents no longer let kids simply exist away from cameras without constantly turning moments into content. And honestly, by that point, the Disney cruise itself barely even mattered anymore. The vacation had turned into another giant internet argument about influencer culture, child exposure online, parenting priorities, and whether social media families slowly lose touch with normal life while chasing engagement. Meanwhile, while Carlin's side of the internet was loud, colorful, and chaotic, another completely different discussion started brewing around Warden Bates' new wife, Kaybrie. Reddit users recently noticed that Kaybrie has fully transformed her online identity following her marriage into the Bates family. She officially changed her username to @Kaybrie Bates, updated her bio to include Warden alongside wedding emojis and Bible verses, and reorganized her entire page into a soft beige-toned aesthetic full of wedding portraits, romantic couple photos, and carefully curated family moments. And honestly, Reddit reacted to the change immediately. A viral thread exploded after one user argued that women marrying into the Bates family seemed to go through what they called a complete factory reset. According to critics, these women go from having distinct personalities, hobbies, and identities to suddenly becoming fully branded wives of Bates men almost overnight. The original poster even joked that it feels like their old personalities get uploaded into a cloud storage system full of church content, beige throw pillows, and sponsored Get Ready With Me posts. The conversation became even messier once people started comparing Kaybrie's social media behavior to Warden's. Reddit users pointed out that Kaybrie appears far more invested in publicly promoting the marriage online than Warden himself. She constantly uses collaborative Instagram features, heavily integrates him into her branding, and posts romantic content nonstop. While Warden has barely updated his own profile and reportedly still had her old username sitting in his bio for a while. Some users even started theorizing that marrying a Bates son has quietly become a fast-track route into influencer culture within certain Christian internet circles. Others speculated that Kaybrie may already be navigating the complicated sibling dynamics and quiet divisions people believe exist behind the scenes inside the family itself. At the same time, though, plenty of viewers strongly defended her and argued the criticism feels deeply unfair, considering she is literally a 19-year-old newlywed excited about marriage and her new life. Others pointed out that many brides naturally shift their social media aesthetic after weddings, without it meaning they completely lost themselves. But because this is Bates family internet, even something as small as a username update immediately became a full cultural debate about identity, marriage, religion, and influencer branding. And honestly, maybe that is the biggest thing connecting both of these stories. Whether the family is posting Disney vacations or newlywed photos, audiences no longer simply react to the content itself anymore. Every outfit, caption, parenting choice, username change, and missing interaction immediately becomes evidence for a much larger online conversation about money, identity, authenticity, family roles, and internet fame itself. One family is trying to document life online. The internet keeps turning those moments into cultural battlegrounds. But now I want to hear from you guys. Do you think the criticism toward Carlin and Evan's parenting choices has gone way too far? Or do you understand why some viewers feel exhausted by nonstop luxury influencer content? And honestly, what do you think about the Reddit theories surrounding Kaybrie's social media transformation? Is she simply a young newlywed enjoying the honeymoon phase? Or do you think marrying into the Bates family really does pressure people into becoming part of a carefully curated brand? Drop all your thoughts, theories, and reactions down below. And if you want more Bates family updates, internet deep dives, and reality TV breakdowns, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next video. Stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one.